see, wake up. I have to watch this one because oftentimes the volume is on. All right. Huge lag. Huge. All right, the volume's off.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see who pops in. There's J Mac. Hey Terry. Hey J Mac. Hey Sandy. How are y'all doing? Look what I have. Debbie's in her new space. She's getting it all set up. Debbie's muted though. She is working in the shed.
Oh, I was making noises, so I thought I better mute pouring stuff into the containers.
Yep.
Oh.
It does, doesn't it, Sandy? I'm excited for her. I'm so jealous too, but I'm excited. She
I'll do
deserves
a video one of these days, girls, and I'll put it on 3 hens and a chick.
Hey, Carol. She is working away, trying to get things put away. The guys have been just bringing stuff in, and she tells them where to put it. And then she's, organizing her stuff. Excuse me, I'm wheezing for some reason today. J-Mac said, Debbie, I just opened a bag and it had a ladybug in it. It was alive all the way from Illinois.
I think somebody else told me they had a ladybug too. I said, well, that comes free with it. There's no charge for ladybugs. I have lots of those.
Terry said she's so happy for you, Debbie.
Thank you, Terry.
And Sandy said it looks pretty dang awesome.
Yep. I'll send some pictures real soon one of these days.
Yeah. Well, the guys have been, she said Jack is in the house just cleaning things up and he's so happy.
He's changing the living room around. I mean, tell you, he is just working like a dog in there. He said the other day, I want my house back. And so he's in there getting his house ready to live in. And I'll just go in there tonight and get in my chair and I'll be happy as a lark too.
Yeah, because it'll be nice and clean.
Because I didn't have to do anything.
That's awesome. Well, I have been trying to clean. I did a thing, and I don't know if I'm going to regret it or not. But I have really been struggling with depression, not being able to do creative things because I'm a creative person. And I made the decision. What happened when I moved in here is I was in such a hurry to get everything set up. I just pushed things into spaces and did the best I could under the circumstances at the time, but it wasn't working for me. And I had these shelves all filled with all these beautiful books that I had planned to sell, but I couldn't get to them to sell because I had so much stuff in front of it. So it looks worse now than it ever has before, but I have a plan and I'm working the plan every day. So I'm taking things that I intend to sell off the shelves and putting them in bins, and I'm putting things on the shelves and on the tables where I can actually sit down and do something. So that is the plan, and it's a little slow going, but it's going to work. She does have a lot of ladybugs. Hey, Goldie. I don't know whether to call you Goldie or Steph. I like Goldie.
I'm going to say I call her Goldie.
Oh, Liam loves them. I've got a little video of him when he was just maybe about 14, 15 months old with a ladybug. And he just loved that little ladybug. And he was so gentle with it. And he let it fly away. And bye, ladybug. Bye. It was so cute. He loves them. We used to get out and make a mess and play in the mud puddles and all that stuff. Goldie said, Goldie's fine. Too many Stephs around. Have y'all ever seen a trash bug? We saw a trash bug one day. It's a little bug and they bite. They go around and they just pick up things and put it on its back, and it camouflages itself that way. I've got a picture. If I can find it, I'll show y'all one day. It was really very unique. We just watched it. I sat down in an outdoor chair, and it was on the arm of the chair. And I saw it moving, and I thought, what is that? And so I got my phone out and took pictures. They all look different because they all pile stuff on their back differently. How's everybody doing? What's your weather like today? Carol wants to know if you've got your meds, Goldie. I need some meds, like the Mediterranean. I need the med. I've never been there, but I'm willing to go. So I've been finding lots of goodies, going through things, and I wanted to, I'm going to do, what did I say? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been going 83 today. That's nice. It's in the 70s here today. 63 in Idaho. Oh, good, Terry. Oh, goodness. So I've been working with all of the playing cards that I have, and these are all a mishmash. There may be 3 different ones. There may be 2 of one and 1 of the other.
Put it on you, Pearl.
All right. I thought I'd do these for the thumbs up. I mean, not for the thumbs up, for the early bird.
All right. You said you had 8?
I have 8.
All right. So Terry.
Okay.
J-Mac.
Okay.
Wilhelmina.
Okay.
Carol.
Okay.
Goldie.
Okay. Awesome, ladies. Thank you. I've been selling playing cards for what, 6 years now? And I had a few. So, but you know, I got them all done, and then I had leftovers, so I thought those would be perfect. And I keep meaning to take this off my desk because it's so filthy. But I haven't found anything else to put on there, so it's still here. All right, ladies, tell me what you'd like to see. You know, I have fabrics. I have the La Mode we can look at again. I have a new one called The Thief. What does it? Oh, it's a video that day. Sheep up to her. Oh.
Just put some stuff up there and let's go.
Oh, good, Goldie. Yep. All right, let me get these out of the way. Let's see what we can start with. Well, one of the things that I found this morning are these. If you like to use seam binding. Oh, thank you, Carol. It just, for me, it's just so dirty. It just, I've got to wash it or something. I've got to find something else to put down.
Say, all the fabric you got, surely you got something.
Debbie's tired of this one.
Yeah, I'm tired of that one. It's time for a new one. Put you a nice, pretty tablecloth up there.
I know. It'd get filthy, too. So this is 100 yards of vintage seam binding. All right. It's got a little bit of a pattern to it. I don't know if I can get it up there where you can see it or not. It wants to focus on everything else. Let's see. Can you see that vague little pattern? So it's 100 yards. I've got quite a few. It does not scrunch. Just want to make sure you realize it. It will not scrunch. You can work it all you want to, but it's not going to scrunch. But it does dye well, and it does make pretty ties. So I've got quite a few, and they're $5 each, Debbie. They just need to go. I'm trying to make space. Liam's coming to spend the night with me Friday night. I got to get my living room cleaned up.
Are they white?
It's more of an ivory tone. It's not white. It's more of an ivory. I'm sorry. I should have said that. Does not. Yeah, you can see the little lines in it now. But it's more of an ivory tone.
So what did I get? 3 of them, Pearl?
Yep.
Terry wants one.
Okay, thank you, Terry.
Carol wants one.
Thank you, Carol.
And I'll take 3 more. I think they're pretty wonderful.
I have like 12, y'all, so there's plenty.
Give Carol another one.
All right, let me get this. Let me get this. See, I have a few. And I've had them for a while, so they need to go. Okay, times 3. I'd give you a grungy one, Carol. The paper's nice and grungy. All right. Yeah, there's plenty. I still have some left, so anybody wants more, you just let me know. Because I had a bag. It was overflowing, so only what was in the bottom of the bag, that's all I could keep. I'm trying to get better. All right, what else did I get out? I had this. As I was digging, I found this lace. It's different. It's on a cotton bias, so it would curve and that kind of thing. You can take that off of there, and you'll have your lace that's gathered. And it's $1 a yard, and I have 10 yards, and it's a pretty bright white. And I'll stretch this out so you can see it. It's just that simple little lace that we see everywhere.
I think it is rayon, Carol, because I have some of it. I think it is too.
Oh, this lace? Oh, you're talking about the
seam binding.
binding? Yeah.
Seam binding.
Well, the Snug Hug, I think, is the one that scrunches, but these are old. I mean, these are vintage.
Anybody want any of this lace?
It would be cute to use around a cover.
I am not seeing anybody.
Okay, it's not a big deal.
Oh, Goldie wants one.
Okay, thank you, Goldie. All righty, let me get this off the table. I cover my pens up every time with my keyboard. Let's see. Trying to see. Oh, I need for these to go away. Does anybody need tape measure?
How much are they?
50 cents. They're just the standard plastic. Nice big numbers, though. I like that.
Where'd you get all them at?
I got them from, I believe, Erin, when she was having a big sale, because I was going to put together needlework stuff, kits.
Lily for 4.
All right. Thank you, Sandy.
Terry for 2.
All right, I have to get some little bags.
Kath for 4.
Okay.
And how many you got left?
2,
J-Mac
4,
wants 20.
6, 8, 9. I got everybody there. Okay, we got.
Well, Carol wants 4, so
Okay.
let's give Carol 4, and then
Goldie
whatever's left.
wanted 1.
Yep.
And
Wooly 4.
4.
Terry
Kath,
2.
Terry 2.
Kath 4.
Kath 4.
Carol 4. And
All right.
J-Mac the rest.
2, 3, 4. All right. These are unwound, J-Mac. You're going to get those. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. How's that? Put your name on that.
Oh, Goldie says none for me. I thought she said 1. Goldie Steph. So don't give her any. Give it the last one to J-Mac.
All right, that'll be 10. Nice even number. That's a thick paper. Yes, I had all these ideas that I was going to do, and they just aren't happening. So it's time to.
Oh, that was for the lace. So give Goldie one of those laces.
Oh, I did. I got her on the lace.
Okay.
All right, let me grab. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write everybody down. Wooly is 4. Who? Go down the list again for me.
Wooly 4.
Mm-hmm.
Terry 2.
Okay.
Kath 4.
Okay.
Carol 4. And J-Mac the rest.
I got J-Mac in the other bag, so this will get her done. All right. Got that. I have this crochet trim. It is not hand crochet, it is machine crochet, but it's still really pretty. And it's a nice quality. Hey, Lori B, how are you doing? What's your weather like today? Don't talk with your mouth full, Kath. And I measured this. I believe I've got 10 yards, and it's $1 a yard, Debbie.
$1 a yard.
And it's that beigey tone. It's not white. What's your weather like, Glory?
Goldie wants 2.
Okay. $74 and sunny. Awesome. That's what it is here. Seen by, I got lots of them.
Yeah. How many do you want, Kath?
Yeah. How many?
$5 a roll.
Yep. I got 5 or 6. Let me see. How many I have? 2, 4.
2 for Kath.
2 for Kath? Okay.
Yep.
I have
Slow down,
6 more.
J-Mac. Probably my internet could be slow out here a little bit.
Yeah, we got to get that figured out.
Michelle wants 1.
All right, hold on 1 second. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing today? And how's your weather? Now, ladies, if you didn't come in earlier, this is vintage. It will not scrunch. You can try all you want to, but it will not scrunch. So I just want to make sure you know that. And it is 100 yards. You were listening in the chat.
It is, it's seam binding, Robin. Seam binding.
It's vintage seam
Vintage.
binding, and there
Yeah,
you can
vintage.
see the little pattern it's got on it. It does not scrunch, but it's 100 yards. So there's more of that left. And then I just did this pretty little crocheted, and you can see the little netting that's on it. You can, that heavy thread, you can take that right off and spread it out, and it won't have that ruffle look to it. So we'll get that out of the way. I have, what did I say? Get my phone. 2, 4, 6. I have 6 of these. I picked these up at a little antique mall, and they're all the little small bobbins of lace, and they're $5 each. And they're all just a variety of colors. It's thread. This is thread, all different colors: golds, beiges, greens, blues, purples, reds.
Kath wants one.
Okay, thank you, Kath.
Oh, you said lace. Well, I didn't hear you say lace, but okay.
I was doing lace a minute ago. This is thread. Did I say lace? I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
didn't
be at
hear
all
you say
surprised.
lace, but
I've
yeah,
been
I
up
guess.
since 6 o'clock. All right.
Wilhelmina wants a thread.
Okay, thank you, Sandy. All right, that leaves 4 more. If anybody decides they want one, just let me know. Put those out of the way. And I have, gosh, I have so much. I've been pulling so much stuff out. I'm almost dizzy with it.
Wait a minute. I'll take the rest of the crocheted lace and whatever of these thread bobbins don't sell. So J Mac wants the rest of the crocheted lace.
Okay.
The bags of thread were $5, Wooly.
Yeah.
$5. And how many bobbins you got left?
I have 3 bags left.
J Mac wants one. I wants the rest of them.
Okay, I'll make a note. Okay. All right, that goes all in the bin. Actually, there's 4.
4. Well, J Mac says she'll take the rest, so I think she wants them.
Stick. So, let's see. You know, I always have books. I did not do any page packs or envelope things or anything like that. I've got a ton of playing cards. The majority rules. Let me know if you want to see playing cards, and I'll bring them out.
Let's just put some up there.
All right, let's see what we've got. Some of these are not beauteous. They're not floral, but this is a Norman Rockwell that's real cute with the man and his, I guess, son and the dog and the kites. So that's A. Let me get my letters out.
I'm going to say do lots, Pearl.
I am.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of every one, but I have a lot. So I have this bird, pheasant, or I don't know what it is. It's a bird, and it's got blue. It's pretty blue. And then this bird goes with it. These birds, and they're gold. So that's B and C. I told Debbie I've been doing cards for such a long time. I didn't realize how many I still had. So these are little Hummel figurines. There's the lady, and there's the man. It's hard to see with the plastic. And then let's see, I got some pretties. Let's see if I can find. All right, so I've got this pretty one. Some of these may have 4 cards in it. If I had a leftover one, I just randomly stuck it in a pack because I didn't want random leftovers. This is, I don't know what flower that is. Does anybody know? It's from the Greenbrier Hotel, I guess. And this is the red border. These are irises. Kind of a purpley look. Blue, dark blue look. These are the purpley ones. And so we'll just do those. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K.
How much?
$1. There's 3 for $1.
Rain Girl, I'm not sure. I'm moving into my new she shed. Probably won't be this week, but
Hey, Cindy.
hopefully next week. I'm ready to get back to crafting. I haven't crafted for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Nobody for playing cards?
Nobody? See, I wasn't sure, so I wasn't sure about bringing them out. I mean, there were nights I would do nothing but sell playing cards for hours.
Yeah, for hours. That napkins.
That napkins, but it's like nobody's interested in them anymore. So, oh, she's so excited! It's going to be so wonderful. And
All right,
actually,
I'm not seeing anybody.
that's okay. My envy is what motivated me to get my act together and try to get crafting space designated here so I could craft. So I'm happy for her. Because it's hard when you're trying to craft in a small space.
Yeah, I don't have to craft in my lap anymore. I'm just thrilled to death. I got a table now. And I haven't had a table in I don't know when.
All right, I did these ages ago, and I've got my list, so I can tell you if you've already gotten some. These are crop bill of sales for cars. And like this one is a 1939 Ford two-door sedan, and they paid $212.40. There it is. And then this is what's on the back. It says crop bill of sale there. You can see the seal. And this is, they must have paid cash for it. Or maybe there's another, this goes with it. Is that the same person? No, this is something different. So there's 2 in a package. Every one of these has 2 in it. And I still have a few left. So I'm going to do them for $1. I did them for $2 before, but I'm going to do them for $1. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? Oh, no. I hate those. Oh. So if you're not sure if you've gotten it before, let me know.
Lori B. 1.
They're fun.
Robin 5.
Okay.
Kath 5.
Okay.
Wilhelmina, 1.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I was cleaning and came across them and thought it's time for the rest of these to go away.
Christy for 5.
Okay.
And it must be Carol's going to get them for her.
What's
Lori B wants another one.
okay? Thank you, Lori. You get 2 in a package, so that'll give you 4 to work with. I think there's plenty here. I think there's plenty. What did you say about Christy?
Carol says Christy 5, so Carol's going to gift Christy 5.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had that right. Okay. Yay. You're a sweetie. I hate the dentist too. I abhor the dentist. If there's a stronger word than abhor, I can use that one too. I hate going to the dentist. I'm a weird person. I really am. My nerve blocks are not set up in the normal pattern, so they can stick that needle in 1,000 times and it still doesn't numb it. All right, we're left with fabrics and linens, and I've got, let's look at these. This is the Lamode, and I have got these already designated because somebody wanted their month, birthday, week. So I've been able to do that. And I still have plenty. These are spoken for. So these are the spoken for ones. These are what I have. So if anybody's interested in Lamode, in very good shape, it was a little rough on the edges getting them out. The glue was really tough.
Did Goldie get one?
I'm looking for the list because there's a list. And it should have been right on the top there, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's right. I know I had up here. Here are the lists. All right. So I have Zan for 2, Jen, Martha, Joanne. I do not have you, Goldie.
How much are they?
They're $5, and that is a steal price. And the only reason I can do that is because I got a really great price. So I'm trying to pass that along instead of charging $10, $12, $15, which I've paid in the past. Pass along a good deal to everybody. I do too, Cindy. I do too.
Lori 1.
Okay, thank you, Lori. Do you have a date that you want me to look for? So I don't have you down for 1, Goldie.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I'm kind of waiting to see if Goldie wants one. And let me look. I had
Lori says May.
May. Any particular day in May?
J-Mac wants 3.
Okay, J-Mac. Thank you. And while I'm, I've got plenty. So if anybody's looking for a date, I'll do my best. See, that's January. I've got 2 years here.
21. 21 for Lori.
Okay. That's August. July. So April. May 15th. 22nd. The week of the 22nd.
Kath says September the 2nd.
Okay. All right. Sticky, sticky, sticky. So I'll get your name on that one and have it set aside. And what was that other date? September.
September 2nd.
August, September. It goes from August 21st to September the 4th. Is September the 4th okay? Actually, let me go. I did not know that this book had 2 years in it. So let's go back. Here's June. Let's see what this May is. 21st. Look at that. All right, you got the 21st, 1882. And I have the 22nd of 1881. Okay, that isn't winter. Yeah, this is see, I got
May the 20th for Terry.
May the 20th. I have the May the okay, so who's saying they're the 20th? Because
You're cutting your foot off, Pearl.
I know, Debbie, it's okay. So these are the ones that had asked for dates. I've got
all right, Rhea's saying November 24th, October 7th, March 9th, July 4th. So 4 if you have these, otherwise just 2 pretties.
Okay, let me write that down.
Goldie's saying in August.
Okay. All right, so Rhea wants. Tell me the dates again. 11/24.
September the let's see, I'm going back up. There's so much chat.
I know.
September the 2nd for Kath.
Kath.
Lori B is 21.
I got Lori.
All right, hit your birthday, Grungy Be Good, Rain Girl. Any group ladies as a letter. Goldie says I have to have any with a group of ladies that isn't winter. So no winter for Goldie. Terry is the 20th. I don't know what the month. Rain Girl McMouse.
I think she's thinking May 20th, Terry.
Put me on your list. All right, and so Rhea. November 24th. October the 2nd. Okay. March the 9th.
Okay.
July the 4th. So times 4 if you have these. Otherwise, just 2 of them. And Goldie says August.
Okay, August. I got August. All right, so we got that out of the way.
Terry says yes. I thought Penny wanted one. Penny, hello all. Grungy Girl, Goldie, Rain Girl, Penny. Oh, give Penny one.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
I think that's it.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. All right. I know I shoot myself in the foot, but I try to make sure everybody's getting what they want to. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Let me move this over here. Now for the thief. This is very different. I can't say it. I wish Carol was live and she could say it. Les voleurs. I don't have a French tongue, so. And Carol told me that the title of this journal was because they pirated different articles from other publications. So they called it The Thief. Well, I'll do my best. I'll do my best to get everybody as close to that date as I can. At least if it's in the month and close to the date. It's like you can look and see what they were wearing and doing 200 years ago on that day. So these are a little bit different. There's men's stuff and ladies' stuff. Lots of text that could be used on pages and envelopes and everything else. It's very similar weight paper to the other one. That's 4. So there's 4 folios. And there is lady stuff in here as well.
They're how much, Pearl?
They're $5.
Okay.
And it is dated, oh gosh, where's the year?
J-Mac, are you saying me or she has Mr. So I don't know if she wants one. Oh, J-Mac wants 2.
All right, hold on.
1861, Carol's saying.
Yes, thank you, Carol.
Hey, Casey. So J-Mac for 2.
Okay, thank you, J-Mac.
And that is all I'm seeing.
Well, let me show a few more of the fronts. They might, you've got your war stuff there, so some of the guys might be interested in these as well. This is just wonderful paper, though. You've got a pretty lady there. Some Asian images here. Pretty ladies on the back. So it's not just the guy stuff. There's lady stuff. Naked lady stuff. So there's a ballerina. I've got to finish taking it apart. This is where I stopped.
Penny wants one.
Okay, thank you, Penny. I had to separate it out to see how many were in here. You hear the paper, though? It's wonderful. Isn't he a cutie pie in that riding outfit? So that is The Thief. Risque, yes. Hey, Roxy, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in.
J-Mac wants a pretty one, not the war stuff.
All right. You got it. I just thought it was interesting. Yes, 1861 to 65. All right, that takes care of those. I did put together a bundle. I only have time to do one. And this is what you're going to get. I found this dress at a thrift. So what you're getting, and I'll take it apart so you can see all the pieces. This was a dress. It's a nice big piece of fabric, but isn't that gorgeous? It's a peachy pink, and then you've got your darker pinks, your greens. You've got some really pretty gold in there. So I found this gold trend that matched. Here's a little piece of lace that came off of the dress. I only had 4. And I only had 4 of these left. And I'm trying to clear things out so that each one of these will have one of these. I'm not going back to that place to buy anything else. There is almost a yard. It's more like 3/4 of a yard of this pretty gathered lace. It's a vintage lace. So this is the fabric. All right, I'm gonna have to undo this. Oh, I put tape on it to hold it in place. I love it. So it's a nice big piece. This was the skirt. It was a ruffled skirt. The neckline was way too low on that dress, but I love the fabric, so I got it. And I took the skirt apart and built these kits with it. And what you're going to get is this large piece of fabric. You're getting 2 of the large white mailing envelopes. You're getting 2 sheets of the straw paper. It matched the gold in there. You're getting 3 of the large pink envelopes. You're getting 3 of the legal letter size envelopes. I put 4 tags in there. And I had this fabric that really looked well with that, so I included a piece of that. I think this came off of a dust ruffle. There's the other envelope. And I'm using 2 envelopes because it stabilizes it. I can tuck it inside and it holds everything together. So that's why you're getting 2. And I had some of this pretty vintage silk ribbon left that really looked well with the pinks in there. And so that is it. And the lace is being curled and tucked inside of here so that you don't get a hard fold on that particular picture. So I've got 4, Debbie, and they're $12.
Rhea wants one.
Okay, thank you, Rhea.
Now that is all I am seeing.
Okay, that is fine.
Rhea will take 1 more.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Rhea. I think you're going to really love that fabric. I just thought it was the cutest. The dress was, the top was so low. You had to have worn something underneath it because you would have been hanging out of that thing. So that will go there. We'll get that out of the way. It was really funny. And it had a ruffle around it in a pink, purpley pink that had nothing to do with these colors. It was really strange. But I really liked the fabric, so I grabbed it. That's what I do. Now, our options, it seems, are fabrics or linens or books.
Well, let's do a few books.
All right. Give me 1 second. They're stacked in the hallway. These were all on the shelves at the back of this room. And it looked really pretty, but I couldn't get to them. And so I decided they needed to go. Now this one is an Asian novel, I guess. But if you're doing anything and want Asian paper, and this is a very nice smooth paper too. It's not glossy or thick. Matter of fact, you can almost see through it. So that's A. I don't know what it's about. I used to, the church I went to, we had a Japanese church that used our church on Sundays as well. So I used to have somebody I could go to for translation, but I don't. This is Learn Swedish. Swedish Reader for Beginners. So if you want to learn Swedish, but if you just want the foreign language and the cute images, that'll be B. That is a book cover. Let's see. This is one of the Harvard classics, I think. The Harvard classics, that's what I thought. The page is nicely yellowed. Crash. I think another one's about to go to you. All right, come on. I can't read it. 1909. Yeah, there it goes. 1909. So this one is the 5th book of the, I can't say it. Carol can probably say it. I can't say it. That's what that one is. That's C. And what fell? All right. This is Cassell's New Latin Dictionary. So if you're learning Latin, this is a smooth paper. It's not glossy, but it's very smooth. So there's your Latin dictionary. That's D. Here is a Merriam-Webster Geographical Dictionary, 3rd edition, bright white paper. The pages are very smooth, but they're not glossy. You could print on those. That'd be fun to print on. Let's see. It's got to be 1997, so it's a fairly new book. It's got lots of bright white paper in it. It's going to be E. And F is a smallish book, a little bit bigger than my hand. It's coming apart. It is copyright 1919. The Academy Classic Shakespeare Julius Caesar has some images in it. This paper is smooth, but it's not glossy. And that will be Ephes and Frank. And these are all $4 each.
$4.
Now, these were not given to me. My grandson took Latin in high school instead of Spanish or French.
Cass will take F.
All right. Thank you, Kath.
Martha will take B.
Thank you, Martha. Get that out of there.
Toby, did you get your package figured out? I hope.
There. Has to go there. All right.
That is all I'm seeing.
Okay. Nobody for the Japanese?
Nobody for the Japanese.
All righty. Let's see. I have this book, Chronicles of the Little Tot. Has a date here of 1920, an inscription. Copyright 1905. I need $10 for it if somebody's interested in it. It's got cute images in it and poetic formatting.
Not seeing anybody, Pearl.
Okay, that one. I'll have to do something with it. So I have this pretty book. You can see it's a little bit bigger than my hand. All right, come on. The Poetical Works of Mrs. Hemans, with memoirs, explanatory notes, etc. Looking for a date. There is no inscription. This was at the Chalcedon Christian School in Dunwoody.
Well, Toby, I'll see what I can do. I can probably send you some more of that paper, but I'm going to have to go back and look at your invoice to see what else you bought. But yeah, I shipped it out on the 11th, so I don't know what happened. It says it was delivered on the 18th. It was a big shipping bag.
This is a nice cotton paper, and it's all in poetical, stanza. I don't know what the word for it is, y'all. Y'all know. You know what I'm talking about. My brain just can't come up with the word right now. I don't see a date in here anywhere. I would say it's definitely vintage. I cannot say it's antique. The paper is not super smooth like some of the others. So that's going to be A. Here is the Bric-a-Brac series, and this whole thing is devised. All of it. Edited by R.H. Stoddard. This is the Greville Memoirs. It's devised on the back and the spine. Oh gosh, it's so tiny. 1875. Very smooth paper, but not glossy at all. So that is going to be B. Here is a Tom Swift. If you're doing something for a boy, 1958. That is C. This one is wonderfully grungy. Really grungy. It's a math book. And it is, see if that comes apart. I do not see a date in here anywhere, but there's middle grades. So it's all math. So that's going to be D as in David. This is, I can't say that name. Although I have a German history, I don't speak anything German, so. So this is a music book. February 1910, copyright February 1910. So it's a 1910 music. C, D, E. Here is a wildflower alphabet. This is a newish book. It's got a 94 inscription, 1994. It was copyright first published in 1983. So it looks like an 83. It's kind of like the Holden books. It's just bigger. And it's alphabetical. K is for King Cup. The pages are large. They're not small pages. And that will be F as in Frank. They're all $5 except this one. It's $6.
So
F is,
what is it?
F is
F. I could say
yeah,
F
F is
is
6.
6, and the rest are 5. Wilhelmina B.
Okay. That's a beautiful
Penny.
book.
Oh, Penny F.
Okay, thank you.
Martha A.
All right. They put the price on there. I'll be wondering later. I'll have to go back and
That's
look.
all I'm seeing.
Okay. I'm shocked nobody wanted the old music book. All right.
Oops. Sorry. Dropped a piece of plastic. Oh.
It's okay. All right. This is a large book, as you can see, and I've buried all of my tape measures behind there. I had a bunch of these at one time. This is the only one I've got left. It's 11 1/4 by 8 1/8. This is the world destroyed by water. This is the story of the Bible. The paper's very smooth. And it's MCMLIII. Can anybody do that super fast? And I'll show the rest of it. It's very smooth paper. A lot of black and white, a lot of colors. There's Samson destroying the temple there. You've got some color. You can tell the photos are really old. 1953. Thank you, Carol. Sepia tones, really pretty. But the cover is awesome. See the debossing, how deep that is on the corners? So that's going to be A. This is Pine Whispers, 1923. I paid $7 for it. It is a yearbook. From 1923. So it is an antique now. So it's got some great images in it. That's going to be B. This is Dickens Works. The cover has had something on it that discolored that part. I honestly don't know if that would clean off or not, but this gilded part is so pretty. I would hope that that would clean off. I haven't even attempted that. It's got that pretty debossed emblem-like thing on the back. It's coming apart there. It's inscripted 1890. Nice image there. The works of Charles Dickens. The paper is smooth, but it's not glossy at all. You've got a ribbon in there. History of England. So you've got a lot of text. You've got a few images. There's 2 more images there. 3, for let's see what they are. See if we can get it to flip. I beg pardon. Do I address Miss? I can't say. I can't even read it. So that's a pretty little Victorian type image. Come on. Here is two mountaineers. It looks like having a disagreement, or he's helping him. I don't know which. A Christian George King's. I don't know. Sarberry Sorry says that Sambo Vagabond. So, I shall bless your name, sobbed the locksmith's little daughter, as long as I live. Don't know what that's all about. So, that's what we got in there. A, B, C. These are going to be $6 each, Debbie. Thank you, Toby. Hey, Casey. How are you doing?
Not seeing anyone.
Okay.
Do another round. Let's move on, Pearl.
All right.
I don't think we got any book people. Oh, Wilhelmina wants A.
All right. A was. A was this one, right, Sandy? Make sure I'm getting it right. The books, the Bible book, Bible story book. That has to go here.
The Bible story, yes. Wilhelmina says, hey, Rooster.
Hey, Wendy, how are you doing? All right, let's just do something else. Let's do some fabrics. I went through, I pulled every fabric I had out. So I'm going to see what I've got. And then we'll do like A, B, C, D, Debbie.
Okay.
This is a full half yard of this, gosh, I got up too early this morning. Cotton canvas. It's a cotton canvas. That's going to be A. It's going to be $4, Debbie.
Are the prices going to be different?
I think that they will because all the fabrics are a little bit different.
Okay, no problem, just as long as I know.
Yeah. So I have this one. And it is the Roosters. And it's a little bit more than a half yard. It's longer than a half yard, but we're just going to do the one piece. And this one is going to be $4. So it's $2 a fat, basically $2 a fat quarter. So that's going to be B. And I'm trying to minimize what I have to cut. So I have trying to find similars, but so what I'm going to do, just to kind of make the weight similar, I have this fat quarter, and I have this fat quarter. So I'm putting these together for $4, $2 a fat quarter. It's going to be C, D, am struggling. I'm going to put that piece in there with that because I don't want to keep it. I have this fat quarter. And this is not a fat quarter. It is folded there. This is folded there. And I'm going to put with it this piece. It's just like the other rooster. It's a fat quarter. So you're going to get all three of those pieces for $4. So they're all the same this time, Debbie. After you've already typed them all in. And that's D. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad. And she's doing well. She going to come down and visit now that the weather's getting a little bit better? I am tired. I'm always tired. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I set my alarm so I could get things done. I'm glad you got to go home and visit. I know your mom was glad too. All right. You guys have to tell me what you're looking for because I'm batting 0 here. Are you muted or you're muted, Debbie? I was going to say, are you muted or did you?
I'll take a dozen eggs, a gallon of milk. What else is so high? You know, all that kind of stuff.
What are you talking? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Times are tough all over.
They are. Oh, good, good, good.
Times are tough all over.
Yeah, I'm toying with renting a room somewhere, you know, not in the immediate future, but in the coming years because I don't want to have to work so hard.
Well, first off, you got to get rid of all this stuff you got.
Yep, I do. A lot of stuff is going to go into the auction again this month. In a couple of weeks, I can take another load or two up there. So, ladies, gents, what would you like to see?
Putting stuff up, Pearl. Maybe we'll hit somebody. Just put stuff up.
Well, that's just it. I don't know what to put up. You guys tell me. All right. I don't know how to do this, Debbie.
Well, you just tell me what you're going to do.
I don't know. Let's see. Those are the same. I've never cared for washi tape. I don't know why. Oh, look what I found, Debbie.
It's fine, Pearl.
Well, you have to look.
Oh, I want those.
I kind of knew that.
Well, they had them at Home Depot, 50 in a pack for 98 cents, and I bought 10 packs, but I got a lot of lace to roll. I can't believe I'm going to
is anybody interested in washi tape?
I'll bet they are. I bet they are.
Oh gosh, I have some. I just don't have. I don't have them. I don't have enough to bring out to satisfy. So I build boxes, and I did not get one done for this week. I do boxes and tins, and that's where my antique lace goes. So, oh, there's another one. I might have some more of these too. I'll see.
Either am I, Rhea, but people do like it, I guess. But I'm not a washi tape fan. Washi.
I don't want to have to glue tape. Okay, tape is supposed to be tape. I don't want to have to glue it down to make it stay. Oh, do you know, if there's interest, I'll put together some bags. How about that for next Tuesday? I've got these two I can do. I've got 2 of those. I've got that. But the rest, I emptied bins. All the bins that I had piled everywhere with all this stuff in it that I was never touching got thrown into a bag, and I'll do some bags. I'll do these because they're already preset. I mean, you can see that I used virtually nothing off of that. So that's going to be A. I've got 2 of B. It's a polka dot, and then it's just this stripe with, it looks like pizza slices on it. So I've got 2 of those. I've got this. It's a beautiful green. So there's 3. There's this green right here with this white pattern on it. There's this one right here. It's blue with the chevron. And then there's this one, the smallest one. That's the navy, the blue, and a little bit of white in that design. That's going to be C. These are going to be $1 each. We'll do a D.
Okay.
And this is this wide, I don't know what it is. It's Paper Studio. It's maps. That's D.
$1.
And then I'll put the rest of them. I'll get that done for next Tuesday.
Roxy, what kind of vintage lace you looking for? I have tubs full of it. Lindy, A.
Okay. Hey, Lindy. How are you?
C and B. And Roxy, D.
Roxy, I don't think I have your information. I've got 2 B's.
Oh, you got 2 B's?
Yeah.
You need antique, not vintage.
I've got antique. It's just I don't have a lot of it. Flat laces.
Well, I feel like mine's antique. I bought it off of Pre-Go Live, but whatever.
Roxy, I don't think I have your information. Have you purchased from me before? And my email is scrolling across the bottom. If you could go ahead and send me your information now. Okay, great. Thank you.
She's going to send it again.
Okay, fantastic. Did anybody want that last? Lindy, do you want that other B?
B, yeah. I don't see anybody for the B.
Need a minute.
It's be a minute.
All right, let me get these off the table. Well, I've had a little bit of a problem with people coming in and buying a little something and never sending their information. Okay, thank you, Lindy, for letting me know. This will go back in that bag. All right. I have this crochet tablecloth lace. I have 4 yards, and it's $1 a yard.
Can't type.
Just trying to get rid of things.
Goldie for 1.
All righty.
Christy for 2.
All righty. I see Cass.
And Christy 1. Oh, yeah, Cass. Yeah, I do see Cass. You just came in.
Okay.
And then Christy says whatever's left.
Okay. All right. I may have a random piece that cut off something else. If I find it when I'm doing this, then I'll make sure you get it. Because I'm trying to clear things out. I'm going to have Liam all summer, every day, and I'm thrilled, but I've got to get stuff done. So I know I've done these before, but I've still got some left, so I thought I'd offer them up and see if anybody's interested. What it is it's 9 pieces for $1. For 9 pieces for $2. I'm sorry. So I cut it big because a lot of people were asking for 2 or more. If you're asked for more, I don't cut it. That way you can capture the connectors instead of me cutting them in half. Does that make sense? So I've still got a good bit.
Christy for 1.
Okay. Goldie?
Christy for
Oh,
1.
Christy. Okay, sorry.
Lindy K for 1.
Okay.
Goldie for 1.
Okay. Goldie, you got 2 coming to you.
Martha for 2.
Martha, you've got 1 already too.
And Christy wants 2.
Okay, you
So
got
that's
it.
a total of 2.
All right, you got 5, Christy, coming to you.
How many do you have left?
I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Let's see. Because I didn't cut a lot of this, just waiting to see. Because like I said, I could cut it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right, or 4 right there.
She's got a whole bunch, Goldie. So Lindy wants a total of 5.
Let me see. I got 4 right there. That would be 5. And so then I have Christy's 1, 2 there. And then I have 1, 2, 3 more there. So I've got Christy, I've got Goldie, I've got Martha, I can do your 5.
J-Mac wants 2.
J-Mac, I don't know if I've got it, J-Mac, but I've got another one that's a little bit different to take apart. So let me see what I can come up with, because this piece curls. It curves right here. So I have to start right here. So you're going to get this leftover, Lindy, because I'm not going to cut it. So that empties that bin. Thank you. But I do have another one. They're smaller. They don't have the little 3D thing there. So that's Lindy's. All right, come on.
Christy says take 1 away from her so everybody gets some.
I think I've got enough. There's 2. And then I've got Lindy.
To get J-Mac for at least 1.
I think so. Hold on. There's Goldie. There's Martha. And there's 1, 2 for J-Mac. And then there's 2 left over. So there's 2 more. So if somebody wanted more, they could get 2 more. Without the 3D?
Kath wants 1.
Okay, you got it, Kath. Goldie, if you don't want this one, I'll send you a picture of the other one, okay? Carol wants some. Oh, are you ignoring Carol, Debbie?
No, are you ignoring me? No, I don't even see Carol.
Isn't that funny? I see you now, Carol, but I don't know.
How many do you have? Yeah, she popped in after Lindy. How many do you have
I have
left?
2. I have 2 because
All right.
Goldie doesn't.
Carol wants 2.
Okay.
2 if you have any left. Sorry, Carol. I saw
Right.
Lindy's comment, but boy, it must have popped in after. So sorry, ma'am.
Here.
Yes, I'm ignoring you, Carol.
All right, I'll get the other one out. I don't even know where it is. I think it's in the living room. It's not in here. I know that. So I do have some fabrics that I have a little bit of yardage on. So I was going to offer some of those. All right, that had a tear in it. Let me measure. All right, I have a yard of this. This will be a very fat quarter. This is a cotton twill. It's not a quilter's cotton. It's heavier. It's got a gold crackle background. I know you can't see that, so I'm going to get my little cardboard thing so I can hold it flat. I've got to find some more mat board. It's got beautiful colors in it if you like the pinks and golds together. So it has a crackle look in the background. And then it's got these beautiful rose bouquets or flower bouquets. I don't know if those are roses or not. But I love the greens in here. A lot of times you get that really blue green that's hard to work with. I've had a hard time matching that on a lot of things. This is the pretty
Carol, you turn
green.
me in, and then maybe I'll get fired and I won't have to mod. Turn my ass in, will ya?
So I've got 4 fat quarters at $2 a fat quarter, Debbie, of this one.
All right.
And this, like so many other fabrics, will be gone because Joann's will not be there, and I don't know where I'll find things.
I don't think Joanne's here, Christy. I don't think.
No, I haven't seen her.
Carol will take one.
Okay, thank you, Carol.
Lindy Kay will take one.
Okay, thank you, Lindy. No, I haven't seen her either. It's spring. People are doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get moved into a she shed.
I know.
Martha will take one.
All right, thank you, Martha.
So I'm sorting out bling. Ugh.
All right, and for those of y'all that came in a little bit later, I've already shown the La Mode. I still have quite a few left. If you're interested in some of those, let me know. I'm doing them for $5 an issue, which is less than half of what I paid for them before when I bought them. So I'm trying to offer a really good price.
Thank you, Christy.
There's only a half a yard of this one.
I have some more for sale, or I will have some more for sale when I sell again.
There's 3 fat quarters of this one, Debbie.
Okay.
For $2 a fat quarter. It's got the Eiffel Tower in gold. It's got writing in a gray tone, Paris in pink, more writing in a darker gray tone. You've got the beautiful pinks and deep into the deep red right there. But there's 3 fat quarters.
Christy will take one.
Okay, thank you, Christy.
Cindy, you asked me if I had any of those paper packs left, and Pearl was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt her. And yes, I do have some left. $2. And it's just random, and you just get bags. Let's see. Christy, Martha.
Okay.
And Roxy.
All right, ladies, thank you very much. I know, Cindy, I'm sorry.
Come on over, Cindy, because I can share some stuff with you. I got enough stuff I could link stuff to you to me and still have enough left over. Yeah. Oh my, I got a lot of stuff.
Yep. All right, here's a pretty little sunflower fabric. This is a quilter's weight cotton. So that's a very full yard. Plus I have a fat quarter. So I have 5 fat quarters of this one, Debbie, and I will, what did I, it's laying on the table. That's why I can't find it.
Oh, Cindy, I found your Singer sewing book thing too. I was going to put it in an envelope to you.
So it's got really pretty colors in it.
And you said how much is this, Pearl?
$2 a fat quarter.
Okay.
And there's 5. It is a long drive to Debbie's house from Mississippi. It's a
Rooster will
long
have
drive
one,
to Debbie's house from Atlanta, too.
and Christy will have one.
Okay, thank you, ladies. All right, that leaves 3 available if anybody else comes in. All right, let's see. I'm trying to reach something different. Oh, that seam binding that I sold you guys on the thing, this was not a heavy coffee stain. It was like a tea stain instead of a coffee stain. But when I crumpled it up and wrapped it, it did do darker. So it does stain well. It just won't crunch up. So here is this one. This is a piece of linen fabric. I forget what this came off of, but it's huge. It's about a 40-inch wide half yard. So it's a pretty linen fabric. I think this was a tablecloth.
Push that back, Jacob. I'm
And
going to
you've
mute
got
just a minute while you're doing it.
a nice gold color with the beautiful reds on it. You can see the warp and weave of the fabric. So this, I think, was a tablecloth. So I'll do the 40-odd inch wide. It looks like it's about 22 inches.
That ribbon.
2 of those for $3 each. A lot of fabric to work with. If you're into reds and yellows, it's really pretty. And you've got enough large detail, but you've got enough small detail too to work within that.
Yeah, then you can bring me back some more stuff. Jennifer Miller.
All right, hold on. And what did I say? $3.
How are you getting along?
And hey, Jennifer, how are you? And I see J Mac. Thank you, J Mac.
Oh, yeah, I do see her now too.
I
Man,
know you're talking to, you got Jack in there and y'all trying to.
Yeah. He was going up to look at that job. Said he'd come tomorrow. He wanted to write up, see if he can see anybody around there, that solar job. All right. So you got Jen Miller and you got J Mac.
Yep, got them both. All right, this is another pretty piece. It's a single piece. It's not even the whole fat quarter, but it's a beautiful drapery weight. It's like a cotton canvas. It does have that slub texture in it. Beautiful blues. I'll do that piece for $1, Debbie.
Okay.
And I have bins and bins of fabric in storage that have got to go away too.
Jen Miller.
Thank you, Jen. This was one of my favorite fabrics. All right. Like I said, I just pulled everything off the shelves, everything out of the bins, and started trying to sort through it. So this is a little more than a yard. So I'll have 4 fat quarters. It's a very muted tones of, looks like kind of an avocado, lighter avocado, and then darker stripe. Then you've got your deeper rose colors here. And this is, the lighter tones. You've got the blue morning glories. You've got the deep blue greens here and here and in these leaves. So I've got 4 of these. I'm going to do these for $1.50 a fat quarter. It is a 2001 Michael Miller fabric. Paris Rose is the name of it.
Christy?
Thank you, Christy.
Lindy K.
Okay, thank you, Lindy. It's a really pretty piece. Are you working today, Lindy? All right, let's see what else. Tripping over stuff. What else? I will. I've been meaning to do it. The quilt store. I've given everybody the address before, the email address, but I'm going to send it out again along with his newsletter. They're doing a sale now. Every time that Auburn wins, they add 5% more off. So you can really save a lot based on the basketball teams, Auburn. All right, so this is a 1 yard piece. It's a very big 1 yard piece. And then this is another very big. So I've got 8 fat quarters of this. This is a quilter's cotton weight. Doesn't say. I think this was a Joann's fabric. So I'll do this for $1.50 a fat quarter. It has a pretty mottled green background. See the different tones? It's looking kind of blue. It is a bluish green, but it's still green. And then you've got the little bees and the sunflowers. So I have 8 available. And for those that might not have bought fabric from me, if you ask for 2, you're going to get a half yard. I don't cut anything I don't have to.
I am not seeing anyone.
Okay. Get that one out of the way. There. This came from the quilt store. It's a pretty beige background with purple. I have 2.5 yards, so that's 8. That's 12 fat quarters. And it's got these pretty pinky purples, like maroons and pink in it. Very small, delicate pattern. So this is a quilter's cotton. It is.
Pull the tag off.
I don't see artist name on it or anything. So I've got 12 of those for $1 a fat quarter.
$1 a fat quarter.
$1 a fat quarter. Whatever doesn't go is going into a bin, and it's going to go to the auction this month because I've got to get stuff out of my house.
I am not seeing anybody, Pearl.
Okay, no problem.
Trash cans. Line covers.
Get that out of the way.
Christy will take one.
Okay, thank you, Christy. It's a pretty fabric. It's a very nice weight.
Wouldn't want to be you.
I know.
Talking to Jack.
I know. Has he got the house cleaned up yet?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. This might be interesting. See what I've got. I have a very healthy yard, and this is $2.50 a fat quarter.
Okay.
Very muted tones. You've got your oranges here and the mushrooms there and golds in there, but everything is still kind of muted. Got a pretty little quilt piece star right there. And there's 4 available. There's the Arc de Trompe there. And you've got the mushrooms in a cloche here.
Terry.
Okay, thank you, Terry.
Rooster.
Thank you, Wendy.
Jen Miller.
Thank you, Jen.
And Christy.
Okay, thank you, Christy. I've seen, I think the prices at Hobby Lobby are going to go up on their prices. They have no competition now, so they can raise their prices. I noticed some of the newer fabrics that had come in had higher pricing on it. So I'm not surprised. And I did this one before, and I only have 2 fat quarters, and it's $2.50. This is another pretty. It's got the floral design on paper pages. Love is patient, love is kind there. And now these 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. So it's got different scripture in there along with the pretty florals.
Well, Amina, is your cat running across your computer? She's got /775,000,000 and a +66.
It must be sitting on it.
Oh, she said, oops, the Hellcat. I figured so.
I told you that was the perfect name.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 of them. My daughter's got a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, quit cussing, Sandy.
I am not seeing anybody for this.
No? Okay. I have got 2 bins of sari fabric that I'll be cutting up, and I'm just going to build some bundles with that. And I'll be doing that hopefully next week. I have Liam Friday night, and then he's spending the night with me, so I'll have him part of the day on Saturday.
Gonna tell on her girl she went shopping all day Saturday. Didn't get home till 4 or 5 o'clock.
I know. I was running all over town. Had a great day too. It was beautiful outside. I've got a yard of this. It is a cotton canvas weight fabric. It's got a beautiful kind of a slate gray background, and then you've got your pretty golds, and then you've got your vibrant pinks here and the greens in your leaves. Lots of pretty colors. So $2 a fat quarter. There's 4.
Terry wants one of the last ones.
Sure.
And Christy and Jen, one of the last ones. Hang on. I was just looking at Wooly. Hang on.
Okay.
So Terry wants one. Oh, Christy and Jen Miller.
Oh. Were they first?
Well, how many you got?
I only got 2.
All right, so wait a minute. Hellcat, Lindy.
So who came in first?
So Christy came in and Jen Miller. And Terry was last. Sorry, Terry.
Sorry. I wish I had more of that, but I didn't. So all I've got is 4 of this one, Debbie.
Okay, and it's how much?
$2 a fat quarter. It's a nice twill weight. It's really pretty fabric. This would be so pretty with some pretty laces all over it.
Roxy will take one.
Okay, thank you, Roxy. And it's a little bit more than a yard, so it'll be a generous fat quarter.
Maybe I better wait for the lag because then I look away. I will, J Mac. I'll tip her. I was trying to think what the old saying was. I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
She is born to be wild, isn't she? All those wild animals. All right, let's see. Let me do this before I forget it because it's sitting on top of some of the fabric. So I don't remember where this came from. I have no recollection of what it held, but it is a beautiful cover. I do not have the piece that goes to it, but it's still a beautiful debossed cover. Front and back. There's no debossing on the back. I honestly think it was leather, and it may have come off because it looks like there's a lot of glue residue, but I'm not sure. I can't say for sure.
Hey, Debbie.
Simply don't know. I'll do this for $3 to the first me, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing today?
Wilhelmina.
Okay, thank you, Sandy. All the things I've been just holding on to, letting them sit on my shelf, are gone away. How many thumbs up do we have, Debbie? Do you know?
Let's see. 28.
Awesome. Let's do a giveaway.
All right.
And today my giveaway is going to be something really awesome because I love it. I got a couple of these from Lindy and Sean.
When are you invoicing, Pearl?
Huh?
When are you invoicing?
Tuesday. I'll start. Today is Tuesday. I'll start invoicing hopefully by Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, Friday.
I was just thinking, if you're going to invoice, you have to have purchased $10 in order to get the giveaways. Sorry, girls, we just can't do giveaways when you don't purchase. And even if you want to pay the shipping, I don't do it. It's too much work.
It is. It's a lot of work. It's all a lot of work. And I appreciate people not having a lot of money to spend. And there are people that I hold over until they meet the but I can't do a lot of that because I don't have the space. So but Sean did such a great job on these. I've got several, so I thought I would do this as a giveaway. I like to show off what other people are doing too. And I got one, Sean did one especially for Liam with a penguin on it. And I wanted to try to have a box or a 10 done today, but I just simply couldn't get it done. So I'll have more next week.
It's because she went shopping over the weekend. All right, 11 to 79, closest without going over.
I had to go pick things up at the auction house.
Yeah.
And so then I went to see, I was going to get to see Liam, but they were gone. So I just made these stops all around.
Half sacks at 33.
Okay, wonderful. I love those. Congrats, Kat. Lindy, trying to get one of you. God, Sean can make you one. All right, who was above her?
Roxy.
All right. Roxy, you're going to get this little bundle of sewing goodness. You've got some hot iron tape. You've got a little box here with scissors, a little iron, a little patch of some sort. Now, Roxy, are you in the U.S.? And this is dried up cloth marking ink.
Oh, he says he is, yes.
Yeah. And this is little dried up bottle of ink. There's a tip to a pen. All kinds of grungy stuff you can use. Here is a paper tape measure, some grungy mercerized riprap. Okay, good. And some old hooks and eyes. So that is going to go to you. And then who was below?
Martha.
Martha. All right, let me see. What did I do with that? I had it. I keep moving stuff around, y'all, and then I can't find anything. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'd gotten this. I had gotten 2 of these when I got that. So you're going to get this notepad. So that gets 2 more things off of my desk.
I don't see Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Is Joanne here?
Yeah, Joanne's here. She came in just a few minutes ago.
All right, I didn't see her.
Martha. All right. So this is a pretty notepad with pen. I picked these up when I went to the beach. Alrighty then. Let's see what else we can come up with. I only have 2 if anybody's interested in napkins. I did sell these before, so I have 3 if anybody's interested in that. But I thought that was a really pretty blue twill-like design on this one. And then it's the same, almost the same. It's not exactly the same, but it's a twill-like design, and it'd be great for a border. And then I have this one. I did this one a few weeks ago. It's really pretty. I got this one at the beach. It's got that pretty stripe on it. So if anybody interested in napkins?
3 for $1?
3 for $1. A, B, and C. And I've gone through, took hours, y'all, to go through those playing cards and to go through napkins, but I'm going to be doing maybe just like a pop-up sale for an hour and do nothing but napkins one night, maybe playing cards another, and just do some little pop-ups like that.
I'm going to tell you what they want. You're going to have to see if you can come up with it. Jen Miller,
Okay.
A times 2.
Okay.
Joanne, C times 3. Christy, A and B times 2. J Mac, A times 2. Kath, A times 2 and C times 4.
Okay. Should not have any problem getting everybody.
Goldie, an A.
Okay. Alrighty. Should not be a problem because there are 50 in here. So 3 into 50 is what? My brain will not do the math right now.
Well, 15 times 3 is 45, and
Yeah.
3 is 48, so 16.
Yeah, so we're fine. I'll do this so I don't lose anything. But I sold napkins for such a long time. I gave away tons and tons and tons right before I moved, and still have way too many napkins. So I'm trying to get rid of more. So I went through my personal stash of napkins and started culling the volume because it's insanity, absolute insanity. All right, let's see what else I can come up with. Let's see. I'm not sure how to do. Can't quite reach it. Let's see. Y'all know I've got tons and tons and tons of fabric. So this is a Paris fabric. It is a cotton canvas, cotton canvas. Vibrant colors. This was a Joann's fabric, I'm pretty sure. You've got your Eiffel Towers in blue, got it in pink, butterflies, flowers. You've got that really cool mottled background. So there's a lot to work with. And it looks like I've got, I should have measured before I put it down. 1, 2, I have 2 yards. So I've got 8 fat quarters. What did Joanne want? I don't see it.
Oh, Joanne, 8 times 2.
Okay, I got you, Joanne. Thank you.
Yeah, I got her. I was bending over getting something out of a tub. I got her.
So this is $1 a fat quarter. I've got 8 available.
Okay.
And it is the cotton canvas. So it's a heavier one.
Cheap.
I know.
In fact, that's dirt cheap.
I know.
Roxy.
Okay.
Lindy K 2.
Okay.
Christy 2.
Okay.
Penny 1.
Okay. I've got 2 more.
All right, I'll wait and see if somebody comes in.
So I'll be cutting fabric tonight and tomorrow.
J Mac 2.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Pens. Let's see. I did not put any page packs together this time. This is a really pretty fabric. And I've got my list. If you're wondering if you've gotten any of it, I can let you know. It's a pretty deep, rich, almost a garnet. I'm trying to find the. All right, let's see if I can tell how much I've got. 2. Got at least 3 yards, so they'll be very generous pieces. This is a drapery weight. It looks like silk. It is not silk, but it's a very nice fabric. And I'm just going to put a portion of it down. It's one of those wide, 50-something inch wide pieces. So this is it. So it's got that coppery color, but it has a red cast to it. So kind of rusty. I said garnet because when I was looking at it in one light, it looked more red. So it has that kind of color shifting to it. And then this is embroidery.
How much?
Really pretty one. I did it for $2 a fat quarter. I'll do it for $1 a fat quarter. I just need for it to go away. So I have 12 fat quarters available. And I know Cindy got some, Mimi got some, Jen M got some, and Joyce got some, but that was it.
Roxy,
All right. Thank you, Roxy.
Lindy K too.
Okay. Thank you, Lindy. I like this part right there. I just think that's really pretty.
That's all I'm seeing.
Okay. This is one of those things that I got a great big roll of it. And it's been with me for a while. Ouch. No bleeding on the fabric. All right. I have been cleaning the storage room here out. And surprise, surprise, look what I found. They're all exactly the same size. They're not very deep. They're shallow, but they're big.
Hey, Romeo and Juliet.
No, Arturo Fuente. They're 9 3/4 by 9 and 1, 2, 3/8. I have not gone and picked up any more cigar boxes because it was ridiculous. I had 1 3/8. Your storage space is actually about 5/8 of an inch. So it's a shallow box, but it's big. So I've got 3. They'll be $4 each, Debbie. And if nobody's interested, I'll do these up with lace and trims. Gypsy books, you're right. I thought that was very good for that. I've got several fabrics like that. I love that boho-y look.
Kath.
Okay.
Well, she wants all 3 of them.
Okay.
Nobody else is coming in.
Okay, fantastic. You've got it, Kath. I did cigar boxes for what, about 3 years? And when I moved, I wound up with like 400 cigar boxes left from all the sales. And this is the last of it right here. I swore I was not going to go get any more boxes until every single box was gone. So that takes care of that.
But you don't need to go get any more.
No. Well, I might go get a few, but not 40 or 50 at a time. I used to go get a couple hundred at a time. So this is a generous yard. It is a cotton canvas. I'm trying to see how to put it down so it's right side up. So there's 4 fat quarters. It's a pretty pink, bright pink. And the dragonflies are white with a hint of gold and a little bit of a neutral tone in the body to give it a little bit of space. So there's 4 of those, $1 a fat quarter, Debbie.
I still can't spell. My hands ain't working today.
Down here in Atlanta, they don't give anything free.
Jen Miller.
Okay, thank you, Jen. Somebody's in the kitchen upstairs.
That's all I'm seeing.
When I look in the thrift stores, those cigar boxes are anywhere from $6 to $10 in the thrift. But the smoke shop, they were good to me. But I was going and picking up hundreds at a time. All right. I don't know. I'm trying to clear at least one shelf of fabric. So on this particular piece, it's a yard wide, 1.5 yards long. So I'm going to say 3 pieces. Somebody had turned it into a curtain. And they did a selvage thing over here. So it's not the full width of fabric, so I can't do fat quarters. I'm going to do an 18, probably closer to 20-inch piece for $3. And I don't see the maker on it, but it's the cotton canvas weight. Drapery, heavy drapery weight. And this will be all the toile that I have. I've got a couple of small pieces, and I'll be out of toile. So you're getting basically a half a yard for $3.
Not seeing anybody.
I see Christy and Jen.
Oh, Christy and Jen Miller just came in.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Trying to keep that pen out of the way. I hate pens and fabric. Ink pens and fabrics. All right. Let's see what this is. All right. Trying to find something different. This is a cotton weight, and it's a half yard. So I can do 2 full fat quarters on this one. And it's, like I said, it's a quilter's cotton weight. And it's a black and white toile.
Hey, Deb.
$3 for 2. I've got 2 of them. Hey, Debbie, how are you doing? Oh, fun. What did you have for lunch?
Debbie Basie.
I lost my pen.
And Jen Miller.
Okay, thank you, ladies. I want something really good to eat, but yeah, it's still. I thought I'd looked at it wrong. I don't know what I want to eat. I want something really good, but I don't know what I want. All right, this is you're in luck, Christy. There's another piece. I actually have one more piece left. So if somebody else wants a piece, let me know, because I've got Christy.
So you got Deb Basie, you got Jen Miller, and you got Christy?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, you gotta get your dishes done.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good on that. Good. All right, here is a green. And it is, whoops, slipped through my fingers. It's a yard long, but it's only half the width. So I still have 2 fat quarters. $3 a fat quarter. I'm going to fold it out so you can see the whole thing. So You've got your maid with the basket and the child there. You've got your dancers here, the little building, the sheep, playing with the dogs, the water thing. There's the couple dancing there. There's the boys over here. So there's 2 of those.
Christy and Jen Miller.
Okay. Get rid of this fabric. So I'm ready to go to the beach with the warm, sunny, pretty weather. I enjoyed myself when we went and I rested a lot, but it's like I'm ready to be able to go sit on the beach. All right, this is going to be, is somebody cut something out of it. I did not do this. It came to me this way. I probably picked this up in a thrift with some other stuff, but you've got a lot to work with. This was a fabric sample piece. So this is going to be free to the first me.
Christy.
All right. I keep putting my pen down and then losing it. Alrighty. Let's see what else I can pull out of this bin. Actually, who was right after Christy?
Jen Miller.
Okay. I've got these 2, Jen. How about these 2? They just need to go away. All right, I've got this pretty summery Hawaiian fabric. It's in 3 pieces. That pattern is rather big, but you've got a lot around it that's not. So there's that piece and this piece. I've got 2 free to the first me. Actually, I've got 3. It's a nice weight fabric. It's a really nice quality of fabric. This piece does have a seam down the center. You're welcome, Jennifer. We've got so many great ladies in here.
Jen Miller.
All right, I'm going to put that one aside. Anybody else? All right, you're going to get all 3 of them, Jen, because they're going away. All right, here is a piece of, I call it dirt. These are not full fat quarter length, they're short. I think it makes a great background. You can do all kinds of stuff on top of that. So I've got those free to the first me, Debbie.
Thanks, Christy.
We've got so many awesome ladies come.
Christy, you'll take that.
Okay.
Jack, in the spare bedroom, there's a blue tub that's got all my popsicle sticks and stuff in it.
If anybody else comes in, we'll share. But right now it's going to you, Christy, because it just needs to go away. You're a good man, Jack.
How about that?
You put up with her? All right.
He ain't saying nothing.
This is like a lightweight denim. So this was $2. It's like almost a half yard. It's cut wonky here. So this is free to the first me.
Can't beat free. Nobody wants free.
It's like a denim. It's like a lightweight denim.
Jay back.
All right. You got it, J-Mac. I mean, I can pick up these things and I think, oh, you could do this or you could do that, but I can't. I don't have the time and the energy and the space. All right, here is, I sold all of this but this piece, and it's a drapery fabric. And it's got the monkeys. And it's free to the first me, Debbie. It was a curtain. You can see there where the hem was, where I took it apart.
J-Mac.
Aren't those monkeys cute? Oh, and I keep forgetting. They're right there on my desk, and I keep forgetting about them.
What about the sewing cards, the sewing needle?
Just looking at them, they're right here, and I keep forgetting them. Debbie fusses at me, gives me a hard time, but when I find really great things, she's always very happy.
Yeah.
Aren't ya? Aren't ya? Is anybody interested in needle books?
Put them up there.
That'll be A. That's Our Pals. That's in really nice shape. This is called Superior Needle Book. That'll be B. This is Happy Home. And I have, you can tell that one's older. I have two of those. Let's see. A, B, C. Here's Sewing Circle. And they have needles in them. I can feel the weight. There's two of those, three of those. That's Sewing Circle. All right, then I have Sewing Susan. And I have a smaller sewing. I'm going to put it separate.
Now, so hey, I thought I was getting Our Pals.
Oh, are you? Did you tell me you wanted that one?
Yes.
Okay, that's Debbie's, y'all. I'm sorry. So let me put something else down. I'll put, how about this one, Debbie?
Oh my, that's a cute one. Can I have that one?
You got that one. Okay, so that's going to be A. Mending Hour.
I want that one. I don't have that one.
You said you did.
The two pals. I don't, those other two I don't have. The rest of them I got lots of.
All right, so here we've got, I'm going to put this one down for A, y'all. This is going to be A. Woolworth Needle Book.
How much are they, Pearl?
They're $5. They're all $5. And I've
All right,
got,
so,
well, let me get all the Sewing
okay, I
Susan
was gonna say
done.
you're not done. Sorry.
Yeah, Sewing Susan, I've got 4. Here's one that's just named 100.
God.
This one is the only one that has a little bit of damage right there. So A, B, C, D, E, F is the small Sewing Susan. G is the 100. I've got 2 of those. They're different. And then I've got this one called Fine Point Needlebook.
So you have 2 of the 100?
Uh-huh. No, where is it? Yes.
Okay,
You want the
got 'em
ratty?
all
You want the ratty one?
Sure. I don't have that one either.
Debbie collects.
I collect those.
All right. So I got.
Jen Miller, D.
All right. I'm going to write on the plastic.
Joanne, G.
G is in George.
Uh-huh.
D, E, F, G. Put that down.
Jen Miller, C.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I can't find my pen. I can't write on the, where did my pen go? All right. I got Jen for the first one. What was the second person?
Joanne for G as in George. Martha for E.
Martha for E as in Edward.
Uh-huh.
C, D, E. I can do that with the marker.
All right, back to the top. Jen Miller for C. And Joanne for F and D.
E, F, okay. And D. That's a Sewing Susan. All right. I had a sewing.
I want A.
Okay. I had a Sewing Susan and a Sewing Circle up there. Joanne, which one do you want? The Sewing Circle or the Sewing Susan? They all look the same.
C and E.
Well, I had 2 up there for, C. C, never mind.
And E. She wants both, C and E.
Okay.
So you should have gave her G. G is in George. And F. Well, Martha got E. Do you have more than one E?
I did. I got
Okay,
Martha for E.
All right. So Joanne wants G, F, C, and E.
I got her for D, E, F, G. I got her for.
Because Jen Miller got C.
Yeah, this is one. I got her for that one. I got her for the Happy Home. Got her for the Sewing Susan. So she had 4, correct?
Yeah, G, F, D, and E. No, it can't be D because Jen Miller got D. G, F, C, and E.
No, I have a D. I do. I have a Sewing Circle.
Okay. Did you have more than one C?
Yes.
Okay. So she got a C too. So she got 5. G, F, C, D, and E.
All right. There's D. I don't remember. This was the C. I don't remember which one was which. So that's 3, 4. I've got 4. So I'm missing something. Lord help me. I knew today was going to be a rough day, y'all, because I'm just not 100%. So not that I'm ever really 100%, but.
Well, okay. So Jennifer Miller got D right off the get-go.
Okay, and I had 3 Ds.
You had 3 Ds. Well, then give give Joanne a D.
I did.
Martha wants an E and Joanne wants an E. Jennifer Miller wanted a C.
Now, who else?
Joanne wanted a
Wait,
C.
back up. Joanne. Who else wanted the E?
Joanne and Martha. And Martha should have got it first because we were
Yeah,
going down the line.
she did. That was the Sewing Susan. So Joanne got both.
Yeah. So do you have 5 for Joanne?
I have 4. There's one missing, and I don't know what it is. Joanne. All right, this is what I have for you. Let me put the top on there.
Pull the A off for me. And we can lay them up there so she can see what she got.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show her. All right, this was a D, Sewing Susan. This was Happy Home. I don't remember what it was. This is the 100, which was D. Yeah, I think that was F. And then a sewing circle. So which other one? This is what's left, Joanne. There's more Sewing Susan. There's a Superior needle book.
The red shirt waving. So that's down there at the bottom. Red shirt waving. Down there at the bottom.
I
You
got it.
that lady in the red blouse waving.
I
Sewing
got you
Susan.
one of those, but it's different. You want the one with the red and not that orange
The red
color?
shirt waving. So that'll make her 5.
Okay, no, that's still 4 because this is the same thing.
Well, I know, but one's got a red shirt and one's got that gold shirt.
Yeah. Do you want both, Joanne?
Both. She's saying both.
Okay, then we're good. We got you 5, and that only leaves 2 Sewing Susan, Superior needle book, and Fine Point needle book.
Let me see the look. Put the Superior up close. All right, I'll take that. And then Fine Point. Where's the Fine Point? Oh, the green one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the green one.
Okay.
Since everybody's got what they want.
Yeah, and all I've got left are 2 Sewing Susans, the smaller one and the regular one. And she's got her shirt's more salmon pink.
Yeah. Joanne's going to take the 2 Susans.
You got it. Thank you, Joanne.
All right, got that taken care of.
Thank you, thank you. I went, let me put you in here so I don't lose any of yours. It's been a week, y'all. It has really been a week. Trying to get all this done in here has been craziness. All right. The only 2 I have left is this Sweetheart needle book. It's got needles here. It's got 1 needle there. It's got the threader there. That's going to be A. And this Sew and Stitch. 2 there, a few there, nothing there, 1 there, but the needle threaders there, and there's needles there. That's Sew and Stitch, A and B. And does anybody want me to bring out the
Jen Miller A.
Okay.
And I'll take B.
All righty. Thank you very much. Letting go of, I kept 2 frame. That's all I did was kept 2. All right, I'm gonna have to do that so we don't lose anything. If anybody wasn't here earlier for the Lamode, I can bring those back out again. If anybody would like to see those, please just speak up.
Oh, no, Joanne was here. You might show them.
Yeah. And I have, Joanne, I did a little kit, a bundle that is out there.
Oh, yeah, and it's really cute, too. You ought to show it.
I've got 2 left. Well, which shall I do first? I'll do the kit first. It's not pretty now because I took it apart.
Oh, well.
Gift one of the Susans.
Gift one of her Susans to Christy. Roxy's saying Lamode.
Put this in. I'm going to put it in the bag because putting it on top of the bag means it could possibly get lost. So I hate it when I have to go back and watch. Oh, well, good. I'm glad your daughter called. That's awesome. All right. So it's not as pretty as it was when I first did it. So you can go back and rewind if you want to see it looking really pretty. But I found this dress. And so there's 2 of these left. I took the dress apart, and this is this part of the skirt. So you got a nice big piece of fabric to work with. It's a really pretty peachy pink color, but then it's got all this pretty pink on top in the flowers. And you've got a really pretty green, and then you've got this gold tone in here. So I really thought the dress was cute, but I just liked the fabric. It was a teenager dress. So you're getting that piece of fabric. I only had 4 of these, and I only had 4 pieces of fabric. So each one is getting one of these. That gets the rest of those out of my way. You're going to get 2 of the white mailing envelopes, and I'm just going to tell you, they don't open. Every one I picked up and tried to use is shut. So perfect to make a journal with. Just slice them in. You're getting 2 sheets of that pretty straw paper. I can't remember who I got this from. And it's got a nice, you can't see it. See the texture in it? It's got a nice little texture to it. You're getting 3 large pink envelopes that I felt like matched the pink in there. And then 3 of the legal letter size envelopes in a pale pink. I loved this fabric with this. The pinks work together. So I put a piece of that in there. You're going to get, it's not a full yard. It's more than generous. It's got to be 2/3 of a yard. And it's a vintage little gathered lace, but has the little thing at the top. You can pull that thread and make it a flat lace by pressing it out. And then this lace, it did not come with this, but it really matched that. So I put that with that. And then I found this gold tone, ochre, almost an ochre color, that I felt like really pulled that yellow, that goldy yellow in there out. So I have 2 left. They're $12 each. Oh, and there's tags. I put some tags in there for you to do something with. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. A piece of that vintage silk ribbon in that pretty peachy pink color.
Joanne's going to take one.
I knew she would. I wanted you to see it, Joanne. It's cute.
It is cute. I love that pink floral fabric.
I have
Do you use all
one.
the floral fabric?
Yeah, I only have 2 available, Joanne. Is that okay?
Yeah, she says 2.
Okay. Well, she said 2 more. Oh, times 2. Okay. Okay. I see it.
That's 2 if no one else.
Yeah, I was reading it wrong. My
Yeah,
brain is running
do you
in
have any of that
overdrive.
fabric at all?
This, I have little bits and pieces. That's all I have. The top. And the top was not very big, believe me. So I just saw it and thought that fabric is too cute.
Throw me in the bits and pieces.
All right. I'll share some of them with you. I was going to use a few of them, but I'll share.
Okay. Do you have any of that other pink that goes with it, that stripe?
I think so. I'll put the kits together and then let you know, but I should. Yeah. That was one that I had a bunch of. That was a bed skirt.
I love the fabrics.
I did too. All right. So I did these earlier. And I've gotten everybody's date, everybody that has a date they want. Got my list with the dates. And I was blessed with a good price on these books. And so I'm doing them for $5. I looked back through when I was taking everything off my shelves. I paid as high as $15 and $20 for one issue, and I'm doing them for $5. So I really would like to sell as many of them as I can. I've got 2 years worth here, so I've got a ton of them. And I've got my list. So if you're not on my list, Joanne, I know I've got you for 2 from 811.
She wants 4 more.
4 more? Okay. All right. Anybody else? Because this is a screaming deal.
Not seeing anybody.
Okay.
Rooster wants to know if she got any. Jen Miller wants 2.
Rooster, no. Jen Miller, you got 2 in the December timeframe. Do you want more? And Wendy, how many do you want? And if you have a date, you can tell me the date, frame, month, week. It's a weekly thing. I'll try my best to get you what you want. Okay, Jennifer, I got you.
4 for Jennifer, 2 for Rooster.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so I wanted to just bring those back out to see if anybody else was interested. And those will go out with this order as I get it ready. May and July. Any particular time frame? Just May and July? So, Debbie says I cut myself up at the knees, but I aim to please. So, I want everybody to be happy with what they get. All right, we're looking at 3:30. 2 for January. Yeah, they can kind of do that. I think they intuitively know if you're shopping. All right, Roxy.
2 for January, you got Roxy?
Yep. Was it January? Yep.
We'll do a half an hour per and we're going to call it, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just a few more minutes and we'll be done. So I know Mary's starting at 4.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
And
so
I got to go in the house for a little bit.
I told her she's going to have to get an old-fashioned chamber pot out there. All right.
Well, I don't have any heat out here yet either. Going to be put up tomorrow.
That'll be good. Heat's good. All right. I don't even know what to do. Let me think. My lace is in such a big pile in there. I'm trying to sort
it. Wants July.
Toby wants July? Okay.
Yes.
It was a real surprise when I found that there were 2 whole years in that one book. God just has been blessing me over and over again. All right. This is a 12, but it's a quilter's weight cotton. It's brown, and it's got these vivid pinks on the brown. Got a little bit of purple here and there in it. It's really, really pretty piece. Have no idea where it came from. The Blended Collection 2 by Sharon Evans Yenter for In the Beginning. That's all the information that I see on there. I'll do this piece for $3 to the first me, a full half yard. So that's $1.50 a fat quarter. They are hard to find. They're very hard to find at a reasonable, decent price.
Christy.
All right.
Could have sold another one to Joanne.
I know. Well, do you want to split it, Christy? And no is always an acceptable answer. Because it is a half a yard. It's too cute. I don't even know where that came from.
Split it.
I thought you would. So it'll be $1.50 for a fat quarter. And then Joanne for a fat quarter. All right. I still have a massive amount of fabric, y'all. I'm just taking a lot of it and putting it in bins and taking it to the auction house just to be done. This is the last piece I have of this. This came from the quilt shop. They might have more, but it's the last one that I have, and it's a pretty, pretty dot. And it's got this Art Deco irises on it. I love that. Free to the first me.
Christy says on that last one to gift hers to Roxy.
Okay. To Joanne?
No, Christy is gifting her.
I have Joanne on there. I'm glad that.
Well, Joanne getting half, but Christy's half is going to be gifted to her to Roxy.
Okay, I got
Joanne and Christy got it, but Christy's gifting her half to Roxy.
Got it. I thought I know I'm losing my mind, but I thought I'd lost more of it than I thought I did.
Rhea is getting that free piece.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Rhea. Find the selvage side. That was one of my favorite fabrics I got there. They have a ton of Asian fabrics on their clearance table, but I haven't had a lot of success with those, so I didn't get any. And I think I said earlier, I started saying it, I don't think if I finished. The quilt shop that I go to is called Threadbare Fabrics. I sent their link out probably a year or so ago. It's a family-owned business, and they're just sweet as they can be, and they've been through a whole lot of different health issues in the last couple of years. So what he does around sports, like right now, it's, what is it with basketball? What's it called with basketball right now?
March Madness.
March Madness. Okay. So if Auburn wins, they add an additional 5% discount. So by the end of the March Madness games, you could have a significant discount. So I'll either do it tonight or in the morning. I'm going to send everybody on my list that link with his newsletter so you can read it. He's a hoot. He's just a hoot. And you can keep an eye out. They will cut and ship fat quarters. Okay. Not many places do that. You don't have to buy yardage. You can get 10 different fat quarters and they will send it to you. So I'll send that out so everybody will have it. So here is a piece, actually, yeah, it's a half yard. It's a cotton canvas type weight. It's a gray print. The gray is, of course, printed on there. What have I got in my fingernails? Oh, that was the shadow. Isn't that funny? I'm losing my mind, y'all. I really am. And it's got these roses. So that's free to the first me. We're just going to spend the next.
Free, you said?
Free. It's half a yard. Boy, everybody wanted that one.
Gift to Christy.
All righty. Here is a piece. It is a pretty, it's a half a yard. Where's my yardstick? I keep saying a half a yard. It could be a ishish. It could be an ishish half a yard. So this is a quilt of Florence Petto, the Flower Pot series by Francie Quinn of Newcastle Fabrics Patterns. It's a vintage. It is an ivory tone fabric. It is not white. It has the gold dot, and it has the pink and yellow and bluish colored leaves. And I can and will cut if somebody gets it and they want to share it with somebody else. I'm happy to cut it. So it's free, Debbie. All these are free. Because I want them to go away.
Goldie.
You got it, Goldie. And I know you'll share it with Laura. Or maybe you'll share with Laura. I don't know. I do not know. I just want y'all to know how much I appreciate you all for shopping with me, for being here for me. All right, what have we got here? All right, this is a little bitty piece, but it's still pretty. It's a fat quarter. Isn't that pretty? Here's the cardboard. So there's a lot of detail in the background. There's a lot of work in there, and then you've got these vibrant reds. Got a little bit of black and yellow in it, and then the taupey neutral tones in the vines. It's free, Debbie. There's one piece. I make a pretty cover.
Rhea.
Okay. I could take it to a thrift, but I would just really rather y'all have it because you've been so supportive of me. All right, let's see what we've got left right here. I bought this for $2. It's a pretty red toile. So it's a pretty red and white. This is on a bright white background. So that's free to the first me, Debbie.
Goldie.
Okay.
Now, everybody's, I mean, if the same person starts to get it, I'm going to share because Penny hasn't got it yet.
Yeah.
So if you've got some frees, let's share with somebody that hasn't got a free.
Yeah. So I know Goldie's gotten one or two. Roxy's gotten one. Let's give this one to Penny.
Okay.
And there's more, y'all. There's more.
Fair. Yeah, I think it's only fair.
Yeah, you're right. There is more. All right, I have. This was something I took apart. It's cute fabric. It's a cotton canvas weight, or what I call a twill weight. You can see the hems right there and the linings right there. So I've got 1, 2. They're not all the same size. 3 pieces. So I'll do this to 3 different people can get a piece of this free. Whatever's on this chair is going to go away.
Okay, Lindy K, I'll take 1.
Okay.
Rhea's going to get 1, and Roxy is gifting Christy 1.
All right.
Who's me? Well, wait a minute. Rooster. I forgot Rooster. Lindy K jumped in after. I'm sorry, Rooster. I just now seen you. So Lindy K, Rooster, and Rhea. Sorry, Rooster.
Okay.
I'm out in my new shed. It's a tin shed with tin roof, and I don't know. I might have some internet problems one time. We'll see.
No,
But
Debbie,
I just need to not call so quickly.
but Debbie, I'm seeing it, and Lindy is in there, but Wendy was not in there.
Well, she's in there now.
Yeah. But I'm seeing what you saw. So I got Lindy. Tell me the names again.
Lindy K, Wendy Rooster, and
Wendy.
Rhea. All right, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's the lag. I don't know.
Well, it can be bad, and it can be weird too. Alrighty.
I know she's above you, but she wasn't Rhea, but she came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I gifted it to Christy, but she came in. So, yeah, she's getting it.
Okay. Let's see what I've got. So this is a fat quarter, and it's that cotton canvas or twill weight. It's a really pretty ivory background. All right, come on, show it. There we go. See that pinkish tone there, and then you've got the pinks and the little flowers. It's really cute fabric. So that's a fat quarter.
I think you're right, Carol, because a lot of times I don't see it and then they come in.
It's a Covington, Fifth Avenue Designs for Covington. I have 3 of those.
Oh boy,
And they need to go away.
the Covington.
Yes. Fifth Avenue Designs for Covington.
Oh. All right. Roxy, gift to Christy, Goldie, and Lindy K. And Roxy, since they're free, let's quit gifting. Since they're free, let's give everybody a chance.
All right. So I got Roxy. And who's next?
Did you gift that to Christy from Roxy?
Yep, I did.
Okay. No more gifting. Okay, so we're gonna yeah, we need to give Toby. We need
Toby.
to get something for Toby.
I see Roxy, Goldie, Lindy, but Goldie's gotten some. Toby hasn't gotten anything, right?
Yeah, so I would say what Roxy gifted to Christy, give to Toby. So we can do Goldie, Lindy K, and Toby. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure Christy doesn't care. I'm sure Christy will not care.
Yeah. All right. I may have more of this somewhere anyway. Who knows? All right. So, in
You're
order,
okay, Goldie. As long as Toby got something this time, we're okay.
Toby, Goldie, and Lindy.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah, we're going to give to somebody that hasn't gotten one if they come in.
Yeah, yeah. So, that was those. Let's see what I've got. I've got, this is a pretty drapery weight. It's a drapery fabric. I think this was a drapery that I took apart, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a pretty green background. This is not a full 18 inches, but it's still a nice piece. I've got 2 pieces, Debbie. I would say they're probably, what did I do with my, here it is. I can never find it.
Well, I think everybody should get stuff, especially if it's free.
It's almost 18 inches, so it is almost a fat quarter.
Rhea and Martha.
Okay. Okay.
And Martha, we will talk. It's just I've been kind of busy and we will get together soon, I promise.
Yep, Debbie has been working like crazy to get that she shed done, and it's looking awesome.
know, and I'm ready to get back to crafting.
Yep. All right. So how much time we got? 9 minutes. What can we do in 9 minutes? Let's see. This is old. This is old, y'all. Look at all that teal and purple. So I can do 5 pieces of this.
All right.
I'll just tear that. This is probably 70s, 80s. Look at all that teal and purple.
Rhea,
Okay.
Toby,
Okay.
Goldie.
Okay. Yeah, this is fair game. There's 2 more.
Yeah, because there was 5 pieces of that.
Yep. There's 2 more if anybody wants it.
Finally talked to me today, Wooly. He got pissed off at me the other day and didn't talk to me for a little while.
I can't imagine.
Joanne, you got one left?
Yep, I have 1 more.
Okay, one more. I guess give it to Christy.
Okay.
Rhea's and Christy.
All right. So I'm going to pin Rhea on here. Keep it straight. And then I'll pin that one to this piece and I'll just tear it and that'll go away. This was one of those clamp it experiences that I had. An estate sale. I left it with my car looking like the clamp it mobile. That's been a while ago. Time flies whether you're having fun or not, so you best be having some fun. All right, this is a heavier cotton canvas. It's probably longer than 18 inches. It's a bright red, and the camera's not gonna like this. It's a bright red with this beautiful paisley design with pretty blues and greens and yellows.
How many you got?
It's a half yard, so I could do 2 pieces, but if somebody wants the whole thing, I don't care. If only one person comes in, it's a fat quarter. I mean, it's a half yard.
Kath and Rhea.
Kath and Rhea, okay. See, I don't want to put all these back in a bin and then have to deal with them again. So I would, like I said, I would rather y'all have them than take them to a thrift. So, all right. I have four big pieces of this one, and then we'll call it a day. So this is another cotton canvas. You've got this pretty pale lime color tone. Then you've got blues and whites. It's a really pretty fabric. It's a big pattern though. And the camera doesn't. Say it again.
Penny.
Penny, okay.
Linda Kay. How many you got?
I got 4.
Jen Miller and Rhea.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Oh, let me do this. I'll be trying to figure out how much I told you it was going to cost. All right, who has not gotten a freebie? Speak up if you have not gotten a freebie at all. A freebie fabric. Speak up and let me know.
Toby only got 1, so I would
Who
say.
else? I don't think Jen Miller got one. I think she only got 1 too. All right, so I have this piece. It's
Joanne hasn't gotten one.
okay. All right, so I've got this piece. This is it's been cut in the center, so this is the width, but it's super long. So I could do two pieces out of this. It's long. It's over. It's 2 yards
So, Joanne,
long.
are you interested in this? Jen says she's gotten more than one.
Okay.
So let's give Joanne a chance if she wants it, and we'll give the other piece to Toby.
Yeah.
Yes, so Joanne and Toby.
Okay. Great. 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 Wanted to make sure everybody got something. And I need to do this real fast because I've been meaning to do it. Okay, yeah, I got it, Roxy. Thank you. I wanted to double check real fast. Well, it's like I said, I've got to clean things out. I've got to clear my space up so that I can actually do some creative things and not just sell all the time because that's all I've been doing for a while now. I've been sewing since I was 8 years old. I paint, I do photography, but all I've been doing for a while now is work all day, every day. And it's been causing me to be very down and frustrated. So I've made a huge mess to try to get it started, but I'm determined that in the next few weeks, I'm going to have my space in here cleaned up where I can sit. I've got a table, but I can't get to it. And so that's my goal. And so I'm sure I'll have more that I'm going to be free to give away as well soon. So I have to start arting. I have to. So, I watch all these videos and all these people doing things, and I think, oh, I like that. I could do that. And I don't have a space to work in. So, and I'm going to have Liam this summer. And I really want to be able to do art things with him as well, because that's his favorite thing at school. So that's the plan. I've let it drag along too long, and it's time to get it done. So I'm going to get it done. But I appreciate you all. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You're keeping me going. You're helping me stay alive in this difficult world, and I appreciate it. God is so good. Well, JMac, I appreciate that because I look at all the things that I have done, and it's frustrating. I've got paintings on the wall, I've got drawings on the wall, things that I've done, and I haven't been able to do anything. So it's got to change. And I sew. I love to sew. I love to make handmade things. So God is good. I tell you what, He blesses me continuously. So I hope y'all all have a lovely evening. I know Mary's going to be she's selling on her channel or yours, Debbie?
Hers.
Hers. Okay, she's selling on her channel. It's starting in a minute. So y'all go and enjoy Mary and have a wonderful evening and a fantastic rest of your week. And I'm sure I'll see you out there in all the different sales. And especially Thursday, Wendy at 1 o'clock. Wendy, is that right, Rooster? 1 o'clock or 2? I can't remember. Is Wendy still here? I enjoyed having y'all today.
She sent out.
She
She's
sent
already
out. So, well, I'll see you on Thursday at Wendy's for sure. Bye, y'all. I love it that this thing's working the way it's supposed